Mukbang, a mukbangin', mukbang, a mukbangin', mukbang. Oh, we hangin', we bang, oh, we bangin'. Oh, we have some homemade, fully loaded tostadas. Yummy, freaking delicious with our pico de gallo right on top. Doesn't that look absolutely amazing? We have peppers on the side. We have some homemade cilantro lime sauce, and we are drinking raspberry lemonade flavored water. Yummy, freaking delicious. Who want a yummy bite? What's up, Yummy Bites? Welcome back to another episode of Yummybitestv. Y'all already see him, girl. You see him. We're drinking raspberry lemonade flavored water today. Yes, y'all. Delicious. Let's pray. Amen. Who is ready for this mother flipping Taco Tuesday? Fully loaded Tostadas. How do you say it? Tostados. This is my cilantro lime sauce. A brand new bottle, baby, of Chipotle Tabasco. Let's get it. Delicious. What do y'all like to eat on Taco Tuesday? Let me know. It's so good. This is just what I wanted. Absolutely. I mean, delicious. Mmm. Mmm. Yeah, it's so good. So how was everybody's weekend? Girl, tell me about it. Ooh, excuse me. There's a lot going on. A lot. Okay. Who's already registered to vote? If you're not, make sure you go register. Early voting, when was it? On the 21st of, what is it, October? Okay. Early voting is October 21st. That's the first day, y'all. So be ready for it, girl. Be ready. Oh. Oh my gosh. Mmm. 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 Delish. Mmm. Mmm. Y'all, I washed my hair over the weekend. I had planned on wearing my hair. Long story. No, it's long. It's not a long story, but I was supposed to dye it with that shampoo. But on the bottle it says to put on dry hair and not wet hair. And I just want to follow the directions and do it right, because last time I did it right. And y'all, that color is still in my hair. Just a little bit of my grays are out right now. So it has lasted for, oh my God, hasn't it been over a month? Girl, I was like, wow. So anyway, I'm gonna wait until my sections are dry, since I just washed my hair last night. I'm gonna wait until they're dry to go ahead and dye the rest of my head. And then I am going to silk press my own hair. I wasn't gonna get it done, and I was like, you know what? I can do it myself. I went and got some products from somebody who inspired me. And I got all the products that they have, and hopefully my silk press come out as a silk press and not a flat iron. Mm. Well, we're gonna see how it turn out. Mmm. Tito, y'all, Jackson passed away. We don't know how he passed away. But rest in peace to him. So sad. Two of the Jackson brothers are gone now. Literally icons. Now they are icons, okay? But somebody said that they think that he had a heart attack, allegedly. So, you know, that kind of stuff happens at that age. I believe he was 70. Was he 70? So sad. I was gonna say something I can't freaking remember. Y'all know the young man, the truck driver, but we got some updates, girl. So I almost thought that I had already told y'all, but I just remembered. Look, I've been off. Y'all, the update on what happened to that truck driver. Y'all, why? Because of all of us, okay? Because of us talking about it and demanding them to do a proper investigation because nobody believed that this young man unalived himself. This is from the what happened in, what was it, North Carolina? I do believe so. Yeah, the truck driver from Chicago, him, y'all. I can't remember his name right now because I don't have it in front of me, but the FBI is getting involved. They're on their way there now, or they're probably already there and doing the investigation. They're taking over, okay? And it is no longer ruled unaliving, okay? It's or you know, a schmuicide. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's no longer ruled that, y'all. Can y'all believe it? How quick that they took that away? Like, y'all, they was trying to sweep it under the rug. That's what they was trying to do, but they didn't know. What they didn't know is how loud the internet is, okay? And when they want to figure something out, or when they know something ain't right, you gotta check into that. I feel like this is like eating 4 tacos. Just these 2? Girl, because I cannot eat another bite after this. I'm full. Y'all, but it's beautiful outside today. Like, did I tell y'all that? Did I tell y'all that I have a cucumber? I think I did. I have a cucumber. I think I have 2 growing. Y'all, I'm so freaking happy. Those watermelons back there are getting so big. Like, it is unreal, okay? It's unreal. So that's what's going on in my garden. My bell peppers are doing great. I haven't gotten any flowers because the plant is still small, but they're coming. But yeah, y'all, I'm so happy because I feel like there's going to be some justice. Because, y'all, somebody from that area has commented and said that just like the town, like next to them, something happened to a police officer, a black police officer, and they said that he did the same thing to himself. And people are saying, okay, people from out there who know what the deal is are saying that the Triple K members are police officers. Like, they have them within that police, what you call? Within that force out there. Yeah. KKK. So, people just think some funny things is going on. And I can't wait until they get to the bottom of it, because this is out of control. Like, you just cannot keep getting away with this. I'm tired of hearing about the rope stuff. Like, I'm sick of it. So yeah, that would be just like right though. You know what I'm saying? If allegedly they were the ones that did it, but now they're telling us how it happened, or how, you know, he did that to himself. Like, y'all. I knew I wasn't gonna eat all three of them. Like, they're too big and too full. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I gotta save my cilantro lime sauce. I live for this stuff. Okay, put you there. Okay. Yeah, y'all. So how was y'all's weekend? Mine went real smooth. I literally did not really have a day off, honey, because I was working. Excuse me, you know that closet that Murder Show had dumped into the middle of the living room because he wanted, you know, for us to get our stuff out that closet, right? And for us to get it, you know, organized. So he had to do that. And so I finally got to it yesterday. And y'all, I went through all this stuff. All this stuff in that was in that closet was like, you know, memories, you know, the kids' pictures, school pictures, just all kind of, you know, just family photos. Me and my line sisters, pictures of us when we was, you know, at TSU. And just all kind of stuff, y'all. My literal KKI book full of pictures of us when we were online, and just when we were doing community service stuff, and, you know, just memories. And I found a lot of like 2000s like shoes, like the year 2000, y'all. And some of those shoes I have in there, like, I could wear like now. You know what I'm saying? They're in style. They're vintage though. They're vintage shoes, and I'm just so glad I kept my stuff, y'all. Like, I got some more shoes and stuff in the garage, along with some clothes, y'all. Like all these suits and stuff that I used to wear when I had that kind of job. And it was back when Victoria's Secrets used to sell clothes, y'all. They used to sell like all kind of like work clothes, suits, real nice stuff, y'all. And I'm so glad I threw none of it away, none of it. And I probably can fit into it now. All that stuff was like a size, I don't know if I can fit it, probably not, like a 5, 6. And I might have some 7s in there. I don't know. But I'll be able to fit 7s. But them 5s, I don't know about that. But, yeah, so I just got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of cute, like, belts and stuff. Belts, shoes. Found a couple purses. A hat that I think I'm going to wear. Y'all know I don't never wear, like, I'm not talking about baseball caps. I'm talking about like a hat. You know what I mean? Like a sun hat. but it's like a dressy type of hat. It's black. Never worn anything like that before, and I want to like style one and see if I can do it. You know what I'm saying? And what else, y'all? Just all kind of stuff in there. Anyway, I packed everything in those bins that I got from. Where did I get them? Did I go to Home Depot or was that Lowe's? Anyway, I think it was Home Depot. Put everything in the bins. Now we just got to find some room for them in the garage, but I did it. I washed my clothes, y'all. I'm still washing my clothes. Worked in the garden. What else, y'all? Yeah, I did a lot of stuff that I needed to do. And I'm so glad I got all of it done. Dang near. There was a lot of TikTok shop stuff that I had like in a corner that I had just put over there and never touched it again. So I got that stuff out of there too, y'all. So I'm just happy I was productive on my day off. Even though it was my day off, I watched baddies. It ain't nothing really to talk about, y'all. Meatball finally got her baddie chain. Thank God, because honey, she was whining over that thing. Okay, so topics, y'all. Topics. First of all, do y'all want me to try that new Domino's pizza? It's like a Philly cheesesteak pizza with garlic sauce instead of like the red sauce. And I think there's like bacon on it. Everybody is loving that pizza. Let me know if y'all want me to try it. Okay. Okay, so y'all, I thought this was funny. These two people are impersonating Kamala and Donald Trump. Y'all, it's just so funny to me. It's funny. Okay.
I'm here with Kamala. Like an animal from the zoo. She's so nasty. Look at her.
Okay, you know what? All right. We're going to be debating tonight.
She's so small, little Kamala. She'll never beat me because she's a tiny little, tiny person, by the way.
I'm not small. I'm a full-size human being. Okay.
And we're debating on a lot of issues. A lot. And quite frankly, I think that healthcare is very good.
Yeah, right.
Y'all,
Everybody should have.
they got them down pat, especially this Trump guy. She's okay. She needs to get the laugh together because no, I'm sorry, that's not Kamala's laugh. And I don't know, it's something else about her that's not, you know, I don't know, that's not on point. I don't know, but him, I can't.
Everybody.
I'm speaking. Okay.
Excuse me.
I'm speaking.
Excuse me. Everybody should have health. Everybody.
Everybody should have help.
And some people, the Democratic Party, they don't want health. They want to kill you. They want to put heroin in your head
Oh my God.
and put you in a tent.
Look at his mouth.
REI, that's where they want you to shop, to get a tent.
I love Ari.
They couldn't even hold it no more, y'all. They couldn't. I thought that was freaking hilarious, okay? We needed a laugh because, y'all, so there was another attempt on former President Trump's life. Thank God that he's okay. Okay. You know, I don't have all the details. I really haven't looked into it, honestly. But I did hear about what happened. And they said that he was being targeted because at first they were saying it's something that happened next to the golf course or something like that. It just happened next to it. But come to find out, this person was, I guess, aiming for, you know, Trump. So thank God that he's still alive, and you know, hopefully this doesn't happen again. Because it's just it's getting a little strange how it's happening so much. Like 2 times is a lot. within this span of time. Like it's very strange, very strange. It's never been like this as far as I know. I've been living for 49 years. It's honestly, it's never been like this. Like stuff like this would happen like every blue moon. You know, it wasn't like a reoccurring type of thing. But anyway, but thank God he's still alive. Also, there has been, y'all, ever since the the school pow-powing that just happened not that long ago, there's been a lot of kids bringing pow-pows to school, y'all. What is wrong with these kids? I don't think they really know what they be doing. And then I'm thinking, are they in some type of a group chat where all of these kids are in the same chat and they're talking about this type of stuff? And like, I'm thinking there has to be a chat, y'all, because why so many of them kids? Like, why so many kids? And it's all in Florida, allegedly. Listen to this.
This is absolutely out of control, and it ends now. 54 and counting tips came into Fortified Florida last night, okay? That means investigators in the school district have been running around the clock to investigate these tips, which are all turning out to be false. So far, it's cost $21,000 to do these investigations. We have 2 in custody. We have an investigation looking at 1 other individual. So far this year, there have been 207 threats who have come in. We've arrested 7 people for written threats to kill. 1 student, if you remember, tried to bring a loaded firearm into a mainland football game. We've had 11 weapons on our campuses this year. So what we're going to start doing Monday is, since parents, you don't want to raise your kids,
okay,
I'm going to start raising them.
Because that's what it is.
Every time we make an arrest, your kid's photo is going to be put out there. And if I can do it, I'm going to perp walk your kid so that everybody can see what your kid's up to. The second point of this is, if I can any way find out that a parent knew what was going on and wasn't doing anything, your is getting perp walked with them. The purpose of Fortified Florida is to send in tips that we're going to investigate because you believe something is going to happen. To keep sending in these tips over and over and over again,
honey,
and think it's a big joke and nothing's going to happen to it. Starting Monday, we're going to have a billboard. We're going to have a poster out. I'm going to show you every kid that's been arrested and where they go to school. And then from there on out, we're going to publicly shame them and their parents. So parents, do your job. Don't let Sheriff Chitwood rape.
Okay? Don't let him raise your baby. Yeah, parents, y'all got to talk to your kids. Like, lock up your firearms. Like, are you kidding me? How are these kids getting these firearms? I mean, they could be getting them off the street. It might not be from the parents, y'all, because it's not always the parents' fault. But he's sick of it, okay? And he gonna start doing something about it. He is gonna put your kids on blast, and I'm pretty sure those kids do not want that at all. It just seems like he's had it, honey. He's had it.
Your kids. This is absolutely ridiculous. Go talk to the families who have lost a loved one in a school shooting. These little knuckleheads think it's funny. Go talk to those parents. And so a set of parents right now that they're looking at $11,000 each because somebody's paying this bill. This is absolutely out of control, and it ends now.
He says, because there's been a lot, like he said, a lot of tips coming in that weren't leading to anything, and they have to spend money to investigate these tips, right? And so he's tired of it. They done had to spend, what did he say, $21,000, something like that, on these tips that led nowhere. So he want the parents to start paying for it, girl. Oh my God. Y'all know Florida, they do what they want to do out there. Jennifer Williams got married. Congratulations to her. I love me some Jennifer Williams. At one point, I did not like her at all. We're talking about basketball wives, y'all. But I do like her now, and I'm glad that she's found love finally. Oh my God, because it's been a long time. And I'm glad she got married, sealed the deal. Like, Jennifer is married. I'm acting like she wasn't married before. She was married one time before, but it didn't work out. Oh God, I did not like him at all. I hated it when he threw that drink in her face. It's such a close proximity. Like, y'all remember that? When he's he was right in her face when he chucked it in her. I know it got all the way up in her nose, y'all. Like, I was so mad at him for that. Ugh. Anyway, so yeah, does this have music on it? Hold on. Oh, this is Jennifer and her new husband, and that's her beautiful dress. It's so pretty. I hope all the basketball wives were there for her and happy for her. But why is the groomsman holding her dress? Somebody else should have been holding her dress. Maybe he wanted to do it. I don't know. But that's a beautiful dress that she has on. Gorgeous. Congratulations to her. Let's see. What else is going on, y'all? Trump is out of control. Okay. He tweeted. I couldn't even believe it, y'all. He tweeted, "I hate Taylor Swift." Allegedly. But he tweeted that, y'all. He tweeted, "I hate Taylor Swift." Is that not childish, y'all? Sometimes I wonder, how old is he really? Like, why would you tweet something like that? You know, first of all, you letting everybody know that you're bothered by her. Like, you're supposed to be, you used to be a president. Like, come on. We're not supposed to be bothered by anybody. Anyway, so yeah, he sent that. Then all the people that follow him, a lot of people that follow him was like, they didn't agree with it, y'all, at all. They didn't like it at all. And they were asking him to take it down. Y'all, listen to some of these
interesting,
tweets.
the backlash that Donald Trump is getting from this post. I hate
I'm
Taylor
shocked.
Swift. You have the devout Magadonians who are like, yeah, me too. But there are a lot of his supporters in the comment section
Did not like it.
telling him to
This is
stop
what they
this,
saying.
particularly Christians, pleading with him to take it down.
Somebody says, "Please delete the Taylor Swift comment. It does not sound presidential. You are better than this." They must just don't know who he really is. Like, this is who he is. This is who he is. And whoever said that he was a Christian, I didn't know he was a Christian. I've never heard him say that he was a Christian. What?
Please delete the Taylor Swift comment. It does not sound presidential. He's not better than this.
He's not.
This is who he is.
Exactly
80
who
posts
he
against
is.
E. Jean Carroll. Why would you post this?
Why would you post this? I'm a supporter, but I find this disturbing. You will lose both independents and women's votes because of this. This is bad, really bad. And this is his people that are saying, "I'm going to vote for you," but what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are they, I don't understand why they making so many excuses for him and his behavior. Why are people dealing with that? Why? I don't understand.
But I find this disturbing. You will lose both independents and women votes because of this. This is bad. Really bad. Yes, it is. You're just catching on. I've never seen a person who
Somebody else said, "I've never seen a person who's purposefully self-implodes more than you. How does this compare to the calm and happy demeanor Harris puts on? I'm begging you to stop this shit." That's what they said. And then they said, "Please." Okay, they noticed the difference between the vibes. Okay, they noticed the difference. He's always on one. Always on one.
purposefully self-implodes more than you. How does this compare to the calm and happy demeanor of Harris?
Crazy.
I'm begging you to stop this, please. He's never going to stop this. It incites his base. Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous.
Oh, this is a long one. And this is from a black woman, y'all. Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous. And I'm a Trump supporter. This is why I tell people I don't agree with everything you do and say. There's absolutely no reason you should have written this. At no point is this acceptable. This is what I like. I like the fact that, especially a black woman, is holding him accountable for what he's saying. And she's actually saying that I do not agree with everything you say and do. Because I was wondering, like, what are y'all doing? Do y'all hear the things, the racist stuff that this man is saying about y'all? The people who support him? Girl, she says, there's absolutely no reason you should have written this. At no point is this acceptable. IMO, you need to stay off social media. I don't know what IMO is. Oh, in my opinion, my bad. In my opinion, you need to stay off of social media. This is no better than the hate the Harris-Biden administration has said about Trump supporters. I don't know. Girl, move your head. I can't see. I don't know if you're listening to one of the worst moves ever made. I say I'm pissed is an understatement, I believe. And I'm the only one. She feels like she's the only one, I guess. I don't know. You need to go and get your head in the game. Mind you, half of it is hidden by her head, y'all. I'm just guessing. I guess, and talk about what really matters and not talking about Taylor Swift. So they have got to know now that this man is worried about the wrong thing. Okay? He's worried about the absolute wrong thing. It surely is not policies or anything like that. Like, I honestly I feel like he could care less. He just wants to cut those taxes for the rich. That's his main goal. That's what he wants to do. Okay? Because he is rich and he has a whole lot of rich friends. And I'm pretty sure they're like, look, you need to do something for us. If we vote you in here, you need to do something for us. And I just, honestly, I feel like that is what's going on. And I feel like he's doing it for his selfish reasons, also for himself. But he has a whole lot of people who want that done. A whole lot of his rich friends. But anyway. So that was so childish.
Hey, good evening, Steve. So this story has really...
Oh, okay. So y'all, this is the update of Javon. That is his name, Javon, y'all. Javon McGee. So listen to this.
Caught the eye of so many people nationwide, and so Eyewitness News, we were able to get a look at that search warrant, and also that outlines some things that happened while Javon was here in town, and then also we also got the preliminary autopsy report.
I heard that the police, before anything had happened, the police had stopped him, y'all. But we don't know what happened on that stop or why he was stopped. Okay? But he was stopped by a police officer, y'all. Allegedly.
But these findings just still don't sit well with his family. Tonight, the family of Javon McGee, a 21-year-old truck driver from the suburbs of Chicago, grieving an unthinkable loss.
He loved his family. You know, he loved just enjoying himself, and he loved being a truck driver. That was
right.
What he loved to do.
Right.
So it's like
you already know he loved being a truck driver because he had just gotten his CDL last year. He was only 21, y'all. He was just getting his life started. And his family was saying how much he enjoyed his profession. You know, can you imagine? Like, he hasn't been doing it that long. He probably did love it. You know, still young, living his life. Come on.
I'm just confused right now. Like, what is this?
Candace Matthews, the family's representative, is sharing the latest thoughts of Javion's closest loved ones. Their world in turmoil after they say Vance County Sheriff's Office called them to say their loved one died by suicide. The Sheriff's Office says there's no sign he was a victim of a crime. Eyewitness News combed through the search warrant. According to those documents, he was in town making a delivery. At 6:20 p.m. on September 10th, he was seen on camera buying a rope at this Walmart. Apparently the same rope found with his body. 12 minutes later, he was seen entering this Hampton Inn on Bruin Creek Road. An associate at the hotel told us off camera they didn't have any rooms available that night. He then drove to Vanco Mill Road, where surveillance video shows his truck pulling in and McGee walking away. Then just after 10 a.m. on September 11th, a 911 call led officers to McGee's body.
There's been information put out there that there's a lynching in Vance County. There is not a lynching
This is
in
the
Vance County.
police
The
chief.
young man was not dangling from a tree. He was not swinging from a tree. The rope was wrapped around his neck. It was not a noose. It was not a knot in the rope. So therefore, it was not a lynching here in Vance County.
The sheriff tells us the state attorney general and the SBI have been contacted and are involved in the case.
The family feels that they deserve accountability.
Exactly.
And the family feels that they deserve justice. And this is what we are all going to do to ensure that that family gets some type of closure.
That's right.
Now, in turn,
That's right. So y'all, we gonna keep on keeping up with this story. I'm gonna bring y'all updates whenever I get them. And y'all let me know if y'all ever get any updates that I don't know about. Let us know in the comments. All right, y'all. What else? Ooh. Hold on. Oh, I just found this, y'all, on TikTok. Didn't know nothing about it. So apparently, October 11th is Black Girl Day off. What? I didn't know anything about that. Have y'all ever celebrated the Black Girl Day off? It says Black Girl Day off is celebrated every year on October 11th. This special day follows World Mental Health Day, highlighting the significance of mental health, particularly for Black women. It encourages Black women to take a mental day off to focus on their emotional well-being. So who's going to be taking their day off October 11th? I just might, girl. I don't know. I wonder what day that is. We're going to see. Hopefully I even remember, okay, in October, about October 11th. But who is going to participate? Let me know in the comments. Let's see. Y'all, Vance was doing an interview, and he was asked about some things that he said. And y'all, just if y'all haven't heard this, y'all need to hear this. This is freaking insane. Listen
I've
to
been
this.
talking to allies of former President Trump who are frankly outraged. They're alarmed that Donald Trump has been traveling with Laura Loomer. She is someone who says she supports white nationalism. She spread conspiracy theories, including that the September 11th attacks are an inside job. She recently said that Kamala Harris, whose mother was Indian, if she wins in November, quote, the White House will smell like curry. Senator, you are married to an Indian American woman. What was your reaction to hearing those comments specifically?
Laura Loomer is not affiliated with the Trump campaign. She said something about curry in the White House that I first read about this morning, actually, because I knew that you would ask me about it. Look, Kristen, I make a mean chicken curry. I don't think that it's insulting for anybody to talk about their dietary preferences or what they want to do in the White House.
That is not what she was saying. And he know damn well that is not what she was saying. Like, sometimes I feel like people are like, why make excuses for somebody's behavior when you know what they said is wrong? He knows it's wrong. He knows it's wrong.
I think what Laura Harris said about Kamala Harris is not what we should be focused on. We should be focused on the policy and on the issues. And look, so yeah, do I agree with what Laura Loomer said about Kamala Harris? No, I don't. I also don't think that this is actually an issue of national import. Is Laura Loomer running for president? No. Kamala Harris is running for president, and whether you're eating curry at your dinner table or fried chicken, things have gotten more expensive thanks to her policies. Let's talk about the person running for president of the United States.
Things have gotten more expensive because of her policies. He knows damn well that these are not her policies. These are Trump's policies. We're under Trump's tax laws or whatever. We're under his. This is why eggs have cost so much, because of Trump. Okay? We're under his tax umbrella. What he came up with, that's what this is. And for some reason, people feel like that's not what it is. That it's Biden. Biden did this. Anyway, this fool said whether you're eating curry or fried chicken. It's like he don't be thinking about what he's saying. Like, you're saying the quiet part out loud. Do you know you're doing that? We can hear you. We can hear you. Did you know that we can hear you? Like, girl, it's like they're trying to sabotage themselves. I just really feel that way. They're trying to. It's on purpose. Girl. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What else is going on, y'all? What else? Oh, this is really important, y'all. There is a young man that is about to lose his life, okay? He is scheduled to be executed on the 24th of this month, y'all. And there's an organization that helps people that are on death row that say that they didn't do it, and they check DNA, and they just go over everything, with the case, and they take DNA to the lab, test it, and anyway, they found out that his DNA didn't even match anything at the scene. Okay, it didn't match anything. So he wasn't the person who did it. And the only reason that he is even on unalive road or death row. Oh my God. Anyway, y'all know what the hell I'm trying to say. Anyway, so the only reason that he's on death row is because an informant in prison told on him. The informant said that he told him that he did it or whatever. There's no other evidence, y'all, at all. It's just what somebody had said. And apparently, I believe the person who talked, they gave him something, y'all. I can't remember. Hold on. Here we go.
I'm not a lawyer, but there's a story out of St. Louis, Missouri right now that you have got to hear about. It has to do with this man whose name is Marcel Williams, and he is currently set to be executed on September 24th, as in this month. Yes. And even though the prosecutor, this man, has acknowledged that evidence was mishandled, the conviction is unreliable, and that it would be immoral to allow this execution to continue, Marcellus is still set to be executed on September 24th. Let me give you the background. So in 2001, Marcellus was convicted and sentenced to death for the 1998 death of this woman, a local news reporter whose name was Felicia Gale. The state said that on August 11th, 1998, Marcellus parked his car at a bus stop, took a bus to Felicia's neighborhood looking for a place to rob. They say he picked Felicia's home, broke in, robbed it, and then using a kitchen knife, he caused her death. From there, the state said he washed off, took a jacket to cover his bloody shirt, and then rode a bus back to where his car was parked. Less than a month after the incident, Marcellus gets arrested on an unrelated charge and ends up incarcerated in the city workhouse. Now, Felicia was 42 at the time, and she was discovered by her husband, who, after arriving home, saw his kitchen was a mess, his things were rummaged through, and then he eventually discovered his wife lying on the floor, not alive. Police are able to collect the kitchen knife that was used, a bloody shoe print, a piece of hair, and some fingerprints, and they also learned that Felicia's purse and her husband's laptop were all missing from the home. But even with all of that, the police weren't really getting anywhere. And after months of not having any leads, the family decides to offer a $10,000 reward for any leads on the case. And then a man by the name of Henry Cole comes forward. He's upfront about telling police he wants the reward money, and he also tells them that he was Marcellus's cellmate in the city workhouse where they were both incarcerated. And Henry Cole says during that time, Marcellus confessed to the incident. And he also says that when Marcellus told him what...
He literally could have just lied, y'all, just to get the money. Allegedly.
Happened, he mentioned that his girlfriend, a woman named Laura Asaro, knows about it. So police take this information and go and talk to Laura, who they were also already familiar with because she's had a number of run-ins with the police herself. So Laura tells them that yes, Marcellus was her boyfriend, and on the day of Felicia's death, he had blood on his shirt, scratches on his neck, a laptop computer in his possession, and when she went to the trunk of his car, she saw a woman's purse. She ends up confronting him because she thought he was cheating, and according to Laura, that's when he confessed to unaliving Felicia. So police take Henry's story and Laura's story and build their case. And Marcellus is charged with first degree, unaliving,
just off of that,
some other things. The trial continues with Laura and Henry as the state's key witness. And even though people don't typically get the reward money until after a case is over, prosecutors advised Felicia's husband to pay Henry half the money up front because Henry said that he was not going to testify until he got it.
See,
during the trial, the defense presented witnesses that say Laura was the one who was seen getting off of a bus with a laptop in her possession. Despite all of that, and the fact that there was no physical evidence tying Marcellus to the scene, all of that hair, bloody shoe print, and DNA found under Felicia's fingernails were no match to Marcellus. He is ultimately convicted of his charges. And in considering Marcellus's previous criminal history, which included armed robbery of a donut shop, robbery of a Burger King, and robbery of a residence, Marcellus was sentenced to death. Now, Marcellus has maintained his innocence this entire time, and over the years there has been additional DNA testing, still with nothing confirming a match from Marcellus to that scene. But nothing really has changed the circumstances. Marcellus has still been sentenced to death. Fast forward to January of this year, 2024, and this man, St. Louis County Prosecutor Wesley Bell, filed a motion to vacate Williams' conviction. Vacate, or basically have it overturned, and he cites 4 reasons. Number 1, he says he was yet again working on some more DNA testing. Number 2, he says that Marcellus's original lawyers failed to investigate and present evidence that Henry Cole and Laura, the girlfriend, were liars. Bell also says that those lawyers failed to present evidence that could have helped him be sentenced to something other.
Let me tell you something. What they're sometimes these police officers, and just the system period, they just try to get somebody, just to blame it on somebody. They must need it to hurry up and find out who did this, and they were just like, oh, the story sounds good to me. You know, let's put it together. To me, if somebody has a long rap sheet and they're saying that they was in jail or whatever with the person and they confessed to them, that is a big, huge red flag, in my opinion. And especially if their main concern is just the money, it's a red flag. Like, it should be investigated more. You shouldn't just take folks' words. Like, they are human. They can lie. They have big rap sheets. They have rap sheets. And normally, I thought that, like, the justice system or whatever didn't, like, really listen to people with long rap sheets. Like, that has something to do with character, doesn't it? So, why did they believe them? Why? Like I said, I feel like it's just because they want to hurry up and find somebody and blame it on somebody. A lot of times, it's like that.
Than death. And lastly, Wesley Bell says that some of the potential jurors for the case were improperly removed for racial reasons. Context: the jury for Marcellus's trial was made up of 11 white people and 1 black person.
Oh.
Because you probably need the reminder, yes, all of that is coming from the prosecutor. So Wesley Bell files that motion, and then a couple weeks ago on August 21st, Bell's office announces that new DNA testing, which was of the kitchen knife that was used in the incident, has revealed that it was contaminated. The short version is that DNA from one of the original investigators on the case and DNA from one of the original prosecutors on the case were both found on the knife, as in they were touching it without gloves on. So now it's contaminated. And the unfortunate thing about that is that has made it essentially impossible to prove that someone else may have done this crime, which also now weakens their argument that Marcellus's conviction should be overturned. So the prosecutors come up with a new deal. They say if he agrees to an Alford plea, which allows him to maintain his innocence while also recognizing that a trial isn't the best idea for him, they will take the death sentence off of the table and he will instead get life in prison without the possibility of parole. Marcellus agrees to the deal, the prosecutors agree to the deal, and the judge agrees to the deal. But then Missouri's Attorney General, this man whose name is Andrew Bailey, says not so fast. He files a writ of prohibition, basically an urgent motion to a higher court to say, hey, please stop this lower court because they doing stuff they can't do. So it was in regards to the court accepting that plea deal, which the Attorney General says they can't do that. And that a hearing needed to be held.
The Attorney General is over a judge? Y'all, I be learning new stuff all the time.
Maintains that the evidence to convict Marcellus was strong. The investigators and prosecutors who touched that knife didn't know that simply touching it was going to be enough to leave DNA and make it contaminated, I guess. And
they didn't know that?
Marcellus accepting that Alford plea and getting life in prison, the Attorney General's office says that no innocent man is willing to spend the rest of his life in prison unless he knows he is guilty. So all of this has been unfolding and has now been argued in front of a judge. And that judge has until September 13th to make a ruling, which again is only 11 days before the date that Marcellus Williams is set to be executed.
September the 13th, y'all. What's today? Oh, they must have already made the decision. It's the 16th. Oh my gosh. We gotta check on that and see what's going on with it. Anyway, y'all, I got to go. I'm so sorry to end it just right here. We're gonna continue with this story tomorrow and see what the judge said. To see what happened. Like, oh my God, Lord, please save that man's life in Jesus' name. Y'all. Anyway, because something's telling me that he did not do that. Now, he probably done some stuff in his lifetime, but something's telling me that he did not do that one. But anyway, y'all already know the Tostadas, and I hope I'm saying that right, were absolutely delicious. Okay, make sure y'all follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Okay, follow me on the Family Blog channel. Follow me on my cooking channel, Cooking Keto with Yummy Bites. Everything is linked in the description box under everything Yummybitestv. What else, y'all? What else? I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do what? Thumbs up this video. Subscribe if you haven't already for everyday videos. Everyday videos. Hey, hey, and I will see you guys on tomorrow. Peace. Y'all come back now. You hear? Bye, y'all. Love y'all.